It is quite a bit louder. Right there on the back as not covered. I think this might be one of the smartest toothbrushes you can get. Thanks Oclean for sending this over. This is the second Oclean product I'll be reviewing in a row. The first one, if you haven't checked it out, is the super mini, super portable water flosser machine thing. Check out that video if you haven't, because honestly, it really took me by surprise how capable that little machine was. Today we're going to be reviewing pretty standard toothbrush. I've done a couple of these before. Obviously, in this day and age, toothbrushes are getting a little bit more smarter. So this one kind of, includes all that jargon. So smart touchscreen, personalized brushing plan. It has an app, because what doesn't have an app these days. But we'll check it out and we'll see how it performs. Packaging is really good, I'll give them that for sure. We've got a hefty using guide, we'll put that aside. But lovely, we've got a nice little placard which we'll look at later. Now this is in a really nice, I must say, stone finish. It's got a little bit of a rough texture to it. And I love the colour of it, so it's actually quite nice and sleek in that aspect. Oh, and it's already saying hi to me. Hello. Although it's quite a dim screen, I mean, you can barely see it. But we'll put that aside for now. We've obviously got the single toothbrush just plopped inside. The charging cable. So this is a wireless charger, just like most of them are. Well, all of them are, pretty much. And for the first time I've actually ever seen this in a toothbrush product, you've got like a puck which you can use to stick somewhere with this double-sided tape. And it should magnetically, I say should, because it's, there we go. So that's pretty cool that that's included within it. So let's actually attach the head onto the toothbrush. Unlike the Oral-B ones, they are circular that kind of rotate. These ones kind of have like a more subtle vibrations, which makes it much less noisy. So before we turn it on, let's look at the interface. Now there is a button on it, but you can control it by swiping on either side of the screen. So if you go to clean, click on that. Oh, no, that's already started it, I don't want to do that. That's just the menu where you can actually start the cleaning process. If you go down one, you've got the different modes, which is what I was trying to get into. So you can go to clean, sensitive, massage, and whitening. And if you go back out of that, you've got the intensity. So it's set to 18 at the moment, but it goes all the way up to 32 and it goes back to 1. So that's actually really good because you've got various levels of intensity, which a lot of toothbrushes actually don't give you. Sometimes you might get like a light and a soft mode. Turning it on. Remember, this is a medium to high intensity setting. And as you can see, there'll be a timer that goes on. So it's counting down. But not only that, if you pause it, and you hold on the button, you also get a representation of your mouth to see how much you've actually brushed. Now none of it's lighting up because I have not brushed any of my teeth, but we'll talk about that in a bit more detail when we actually look at the app. I must say I am really liking the feel of this already. It's super lightweight. It feels really slick in the hand. It's really nicely designed. Maybe I've just got a really old toothbrush, but this one looks more modern. This is what I'm currently using at the moment. Pretty old Oral-B toothbrush. I actually made a video on it a couple of years ago. As you can tell, it is quite a bit louder. Obviously, you might say that, well, maybe the rotating bristles of this is more efficient than the vibration of these. But, all I can say is that they do claim to clean efficiently with more than 84,000 vibrations a minute. What I want to talk to you guys about is the app, because obviously, you can't make anything now without an application. So this is the Oclean app. It pairs via Bluetooth with your device. So I've paired it here, and it'll give you things like the battery percentage. So this thing actually claims to have a 35-day battery life, which is pretty impressive. Most Oral-B toothbrushes are around 2 weeks. Previous toothbrushes I've had actually have claimed nearly half a year of battery life. So there's definitely been other toothbrushes that have lasted longer, but a month is more than enough. With the app, you can actually set exclusive modes, so modes that you don't get by default on the toothbrush. So you've got standard cleaning, you've got strong whitening. It's quite funny. It says suitable for wine lovers. Super whitening. You've got sensitive, gentle teeth spa. Love that one. Oh, standard teeth spa. I'm not really sure what the difference is between those two. Newbie whitening. So if you're new to whitening your teeth, you're newbie whitening. Braces. Okay, that could be good. Travel. Suitable for people who travel a lot. I'm not sure what that means. Do they not need to brush their teeth as well? Oh wow, there are a lot of, okay. That's really cool. And actually you can customize it even further yourself. You can actually make a whole new program if you wanted to. We'll keep it on standard cleaning for now. It has a smart recommendation. Okay, so here you can put, wow, this really goes into a lot of detail. So here you can tell yourself, say what you are. So are you normal or are you a smoker? If you're a smoker, you're not normal. What you kind of like to drink, the shade of your tooth. Let's see what's the left. Normal. I do drink a lot of tea, but I don't smoke. So this seems like a normal shade of my tooth. I was recommending smart whitening. Okay, actually I kind of enjoyed doing that. They made it quite enjoyable to use. Here is where you get an idea of actually how you are brushing. So as you can see, I've just been turning it on without actually brushing. So everything's showing as red. We'll try and do one cycle of me brushing my teeth. I'll leave out a few places on purpose to see if it gets picked up. And then we'll come back with the health report. Okay, so I'm back. First thing you can see is that it actually gives you a report directly on the toothbrush. So you can see everything that's bright white has been brushed well. And you can see here in the bottom right, or bottom left, sorry, I've not brushed that part very well. But we'll get into way more detail on the app. So let's see what the app says. So the app has picked up that actually I have covered the front, bottom, and behind of all my teeth, except for right there on the back. I've not covered that side as well. And actually it gives me some tips as well. So it says you have been engaging in excessive horizontal cleaning, insufficient cleaning at times. So those are the 2 pointers that I've got. And actually give me some even oral assistance. Wow, you occasionally have insufficient tooth cleanliness. Persistent partial area neglect may lead to disease such as stain deposits. Damn, a lot of information. The more you use your time, you get like a trend. So you get a weekly trend on your average, your duration, and things like that. I'm not sure what these are. So these are like your scores, but it's giving me like, those circles you have to complete on the Apple Watch when you do activities. I do want to say though, it was a little bit confusing because I've already set it to this weird customizable thing, this super strong, I think it was like super whitening strong mode or something. And what that meant was that it starts off with clean, and after about 30 seconds, it switches mode to white, and does this weird vibrating dance. Which, whatever, if they're claiming that helps with the teeth whitening and everything, but it's for the first time me using it, I didn't know where I was supposed to be brushing my teeth. Didn't really know which part of my mouth I was supposed to be brushing for the different moods. But come to think of it, they probably do mention it on the app. So yeah, so I'm in strong white. There you go. Yeah, there it is. I eat my words. That's my error, not the application's error. It actually has given me the step-by-step guide on what to do for each part. So honestly, this is really foolproof. And actually, I reviewed Oral-B's smart toothbrush not too long ago actually. This app is a lot more useful for the value that you get, because this is not as expensive, I don't think, from what I remember. I'll put the price on the screen now. This is definitely more bang for your buck. At least this app seems to be a little bit more useful. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm definitely impressed with Oclean. Honestly, this product, the product I reviewed before, the water floss, both have been really high quality. It's the first time I'm coming across the product, so thanks again for sending them over. If you want to check this product out or anything else from Oclean, there'll be an affiliate link in the description below. With that, I'll see you on the next Tea video.